She is like a fit Barbie ballerina. Bar at True Fusion, like the girls wear their yoga stuff, but Jayne goes in a straight cat suit and like a sports bra, and it's fierce.
Do you
as
look
hell.
Dirty Dancing?
I mean, yeah.
You're the killer. I love
Killing it. Like,
If you guys
this is who
remember
you
the
came to,
episode
okay?
that MJ and I talk about going to the comedy show where the girl asks what our friend does for a living, and she's like, "Of course you're a bar instructor." That's our manager, Jay.
Yes, that's right. So spill. What have
you been eating that's bad?
I'm like,
Tell us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
Welcome to Keeping It Casual.
A sex-positive dating and relationship advice podcast.
Yes, I'm married with 2 kids.
And I'm navigating this crazy dating world.
We're just here to share our drama.
And the wild stories of our listeners.
Your Vegas girls are here for you.
Let's do it. Hello.
Do you know how to count in French?
I only can go.
That we know these.
So, holy shit, I can only do un, deux, trois.
She is Canadian.
Oh, yes, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, go.
I can keep going.
Can you go to 100?
She needs
What
to
is
hang out
100
in French.
in Canadian?
In Canadian. What's 100 in Canadian?
It's 100.
She needs to eat Shanti and Links.
She got jokes.
Uno, dos, tres.
You're like mixing Spanish and French together.
Yeah.
Yo, Swan.
French and porn mixed together.
We're mixing Spanish and pussy together.
Un, dos, trois. We're ready. Speaking. That's the name of the episode.
The Spanish fly trap.
Spanish fly trap.
Right up in there.
I always describe the way to hold the microphone as sucking a dick. Like, I am problematic here.
As soon as you said that, my hand went like this.
I know. She gripped it hard. Also, and
All
with
right,
the
here we
Christina
go.
Aguilera grip as
Yes,
well.
do the light Christina grip.
Yeah, it's a very light squeeze.
Little tap.
All right, should I start us?
Let's do it.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Guess what, guys? We have our manager sitting with us, so we got to be on our best behavior.
Yeah, she's our boss bitch, and I don't think we make our own rules, all of us. So I don't think there's any behavior that's unacceptable. Say hello, Jayne.
Hey, y'all.
So Jayne is our manager. If you want to do any bookings with us or anything, you're gonna go through her.
Yeah, at Jayne Melody.
Yes, at
Yeah.
Jayne Melody. Give everything in the show notes.
She just came over to like drink and eat with us. She's like, "Yeah, I'll hang while you guys record." I guess
Yes,
so.
yes,
Yeah,
and then
that's
we're gonna talk plans. Right now, we're drinking our quarantini.
The quarantini.
The quarantini.
So this was Bree's idea, and I love
Sort
it.
of.
We're trying to do new signature cocktails every week because we were coming in super hot with our tequilas and micheladas. And Boss Bitch over here was like, "Ladies,
If you want to go on tour, we
Ladies.
need to not be drinking so much beer.
We need to get this shit in check, okay?
She's like, the hot Pilates is not going to take care of everything.
yeah." Side note: if you want to take a hot bar with our boss babe, she's at True Fusion as well. So
Yeah.
we're ladies that do it all.
Yes, so we have a quarantini tonight just because it's a little funny.
Tell them what's in the quarantini.
I don't know everything that's in the quarantini.
Well, it's vodka and emergency is the base, and then I decided that we needed a little ginger
Yes.
and
Lemon.
ginger's
Fresh
good.
squeezed
Some
lemon and a
lemon.
little fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, so
And then-
Maple syrup, right?
And maple syrup.
Maple
a little
syrup.
bit of maple syrup. And then our boss brought us over Kiwi Berries.
I don't even know where you get
Yeah.
those. So how have I lived this long and never had a kiwi berry?
I don't know. I found them a minute ago, and I
At
just
Sprouts?
Like Trader Joe's?
no, just at the regular grocery store. Albertsons.
Really?
Yeah. I always try and look for like different types of hybrid fruits in the produce section.
What else have you found?
I mean, why
Apple
wouldn't
pears.
you?
Apple pears. That's my favorite.
Apple pears.
The Asian pears?
Yes.
Yes.
Grapples
Yes.
are a big one. Grape apple.
Oh, yeah.
I love
yeah,
grapples.
those are good ones.
I like cotton candy grapes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, those are good too.
They taste like cotton candy without the guilt.
Oh.
There you go. So now you guys know kiwi berries.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
delish. Have you had the potato banana? What's
No.
a plantain? It was a
Oh, plantains.
Oh, I didn't know
I've
that
had
was a hybrid of
plantains.
potato and banana.
no. It looks like a banana, but it's a plantain. It's a potato.
It's not a plantain.
It is a plantain, but it's basically a potato.
Plantains are potatoes.
They taste like potatoes.
I don't know.
You
I
mash them and do them with garlic and tostones.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like those
see?
plantain chips. Those
I
are
like
good.
plantain
Yeah.
chips a lot.
Yeah.
You know what plantain chips are really good in? Hummus.
Oh.
Take a
Oh.
plantain chip and like your garlic hummus. Yes.
Look at us, just keeping it casual. We're around the fire pit. It's freezing outside. It is. It's a very odd time of year in the world right now, and we just decided that, we're your Netflix, okay?
Yeah.
We're your escape from all the crazy scariness going on in the world. So
Exactly.
let's just keep it there. Drink your quarantini.
Drink your quarantini. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Last time we recorded, I was going to Don't Tell Comedy, so I went and hung out at Don't Tell Comedy. Ashley Hoover Baker from On the Seder Tablet was there.
Shout out to Ashley.
What's up? Rachel and Nick were there, obviously. And then afterwards, Rachel, Justin, and we all went to sushi. It was delightful. I love them. I just adore them.
I know. They're fabulous people.
I know.
Anybody that comes on the show becomes family. So if you ever want to come on your show, promote your brand, reach out to Jayne. We'll get her set up. She'll get your booking on.
Yeah.
But we like to promote brands. We like to promote, I think a lot of really cool people come on the show because they're doing these incredible things, but also you start to relate with them when you get into the sex, dating, relationship stuff. And you're like, oh, well, this bitch is doing this, but she also did something real stupid that I would never do. So I can do it too.
Yeah.
Like, we hope you get something out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I do dumb stuff all the time, guys. That's why I come to share it with you. Like, check out my stupidity.
Yes, if I can do it, you can do it.
If I can be dumb, you can do that better because I sure fucked that up somewhere along the line.
I gotta say, you both look hot in my robes.
It's so cold out. It was rain. It was okay. We're in the desert. It does not rain in the desert, but it's been pouring rain all week.
We don't even know how to survive in the rain. We're like, what do we do? We were supposed to go to dinner last night. I was like, I can't go.
I text MJ and I'm like, it's flash flood warning. Are you sure we should go out?
we don't like to cancel plans because we hate flaky people.
Yeah.
It's something we agree on.
Yeah,
we
all three of us.
We crush Pilates and everything every week.
We say we're gonna do it.
We're
we do it.
all
We're there.
late all the time.
Yes, all three of us collectively.
But we show up.
But we show up.
We say we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
It might be an hour late, but we're there. And you know what? I can't even use kids as an excuse. Like, at least you two could be like, I had to get the kids ready. I'm like, I just laid in bed a lot longer than I
until
should
I
have.
had kids that it made me actually get ready because it's like a 4-hour window to get them out the door. It's like they need their chill time. They need to get dressed just to brush the teeth. I was like, why did it take an hour? What the fuck? Get out. Let's move it. What's going on?
Move it, children. All the while, Logan's just like, chocolate milk.
Yeah. This kid wants chocolate milk and salad. It's the weirdest thing.
She made him hot dogs for dinner, and he was just like, salad. And I was like, that's a vegetarian. I told Chris, I was like, you're raising a little vegetarian. And he was like,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. He's all mad about it. He's like, I'm going to feed him steak. And I'm like, just let him eat salad.
I think Logan's just gonna be like a little health nut workout.
Yeah.
lifting weights.
He's gonna be like, Mom, I just found this new pre-workout at the GNC. I've been lifting weights.
Check this out.
My dad was already like, I can see it now, him and Chris, him like banging on the door, and like Logan opens the door, the shirt off, and he's got the gallon of milk in his hand. What, Dad? He's like, you drink all the milk again? Yeah! I need the milk for my practice.
I need it for I'm building up my muscle right now. I'm in
Muscles, yo.
Gallon of milk a
what
day.
do you call it when you're? Oh, I'm in a bulking stage right now, Dad.
It's going to be massive fights over. I hope they fight because I know me and Vivian will. I'm not even wanting to deal with that.
My dad and my brother do not fight.
Really?
No.
Your brother's so mellow. He's so mellow yellow.
He is.
He's cool.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yo,
My brother's moving to Chicago in a few days, guys.
Is he? Oh.
That little fucker.
Chicago is a dope town. It's a
I know.
city I'd
Fun.
always
I
like
lived
to
there for a
get.
year.
Did you?
Yeah, it's really
No,
fun.
I'm
town to
so
live in.
happy for him, and I'm so excited to go visit him and stuff. But at
She's
the same
big
time, I'm
sister
like,
protective.
well, he's been my roommate forever too. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, oh, what? Like, I don't know a life without my brother. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Aww.
Yeah, fly, little birdie, fly.
Fly, brother. I like it. I like
Yeah,
when you
I like
go.
it.
Yeah,
you
he's-
guys have both grown up in Vegas. It's good for him to go out and explore.
It is, and you know what? Like, I've said this to you before. Like, he's 5 years younger than me. We were raised the same way, but I feel like I have a lot more life experience than he does for some reason. I don't know how that happened.
Maybe just personality. You got out there more.
Yeah,
You
he's a
said
little bit
pretty
more
mellow.
introverted.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to talk about it all, but
And
I
basically I'm not.
I'm not. I had fun.
You know, we all know Bree.
Yeah. But
Bree
yeah.
does what she wants.
So
And has lived to tell all the tales.
yes. Some that I will never tell. Some of those go to the grave.
Yeah, I think some have to.
Yeah.
But we also realized that like we haven't been catching up with the keepers. We've had some really great guests. We've had so much to catch up about. So we got some really fun stuff to share with you guys today.
Yes,
a lot of
we
feedback.
Fucking do.
And stuff. So Jayne, we would love it if anything comes to mind, if you can relate to any of this, any fun stories pop up, please.
Okay.
Bring them on, girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring them on.
Do you want to read the first one or do you want me to?
I'm gonna let you read it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some petty reasons to dump people.
That was a fun episode too.
Yes. Oh, being petty as fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good one.
Check out that episode.
Thank you, manager.
I listened to them all, okay?
Our manager actually like is a fan as well.
She's a friend, of fan, and also a client. We're also her clients.
We're clients. She would not manage us if she didn't
know what I was getting into.
Yeah,
and know
she
what
didn't.
I'm dealing with.
She would
I
not
had to listen
manage
to all
us
the
if we had.
material.
Exactly. Okay.
Back to the weather.
I was up all night watching TV and texting Jayne weird emojis. Well, I text Jayne, like, because we weren't meeting up for dinner. I was like, what are you doing? I just text her, like, ice cream. She texts me this emoji of, like, this girl, like, walking away from a fridge with, like, a plate with, like, piles of food.
I'm going to get something to eat.
So I text her back because the little emoji had white pants. I was like, you're going to eat all that in white pants?
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
Ready? Okay.
Petty reasons to dump people. After chatting with a guy for a few weeks on Tinder, we finally coordinated a night out. I even agreed to let him pick me up. No, don't let him. Do not give somebody your address you don't know.
I agree with that.
I mean, I know not everybody's a true crime fan, but I'm about to get Murderino on you, but let me finish this email first.
Okay.
Fucking hell. He lived near me and near the bar. We were having a great conversation in his truck, and he asked me to hand him an empty water bottle off the floor. I thought nothing of it. He spit in the bottle, and I he was chewing. He had dip.
Ew.
He was chewing.
Hand me that bottle so I can spit in it.
I was so grossed out. I ghosted the fuck out of him and bought a Lyft to go back home. I texted him that I wasn't feeling good and I had to go. I couldn't tell him it disgusted me. It just felt petty. But I was so turned off by it, and I couldn't imagine driving around with him, watching him spit into an empty water bottle. And the worst was, once I realized he was dipping, I noticed on the floor in the back tons of half-full bottles he had used already. It still haunts me. Oh, God, that's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
No, that is not a petty reason to dump somebody. I fully support you dumping this guy.
How would you kiss that guy? Like, I don't... A sexy guy that's dipping? I don't know who told you that's cool, but...
I don't know if I've ever seen. Like, I remember when I was a kid, my older cousin, like, he's my mom's age, but he was my cousin still. Because, you know, families are weird.
Not an appropriate cousin age.
Not appropriate cousin age. What's up, Justine?
Shout out, Justine.
So he was appropriate uncle age, not cousin age. But anyway, he chewed. I had never seen, my family were all smokers. I had never seen chew. So and he lives in Oklahoma. So of course he's fucking, you know, God. No offense to our southern listeners. I'm sorry, but y'all know.
Y'all know you met them boys that be dipping.
Yeah. So I see him like spitting one day, and I'm a kid, and I was like, Mom, is he throwing up? And my parents had to explain what chewing tobacco was to me.
Gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I smoke. I'm sorry. I don't like cigarettes. I'm not a big smoker. Like, y'all know this, but I would much rather date a smoker than a dipper.
Agree.
I agree.
Yeah. Chris likes to smoke a cigarette here and there, and honestly, he looks sexy when he smokes, which just really sucks. I just can't even. But yeah, the dipping thing is gross. How are you going to kiss somebody?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Like,
you know
kissing
what's
them.
funny? The guy I was hooking up with last year, he's a big smoker, and I remember the last time I saw him, which was right when my dude and I started talking. Last time I saw him, he was smoking a cigarette, and I gave him a hug, and I went, God, you smell like fucking cigarettes. And I was like, I'm done with it. That's like the day I decided, I was like, I'm not going to see him anymore.
Boy, bye.
Boy, bye.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like, I was already annoyed with him, and then just smelling the cigarettes on him, I was like, is that a petty reason to dump somebody?
No, you know what? Chris and I met. I was bumming cigarettes, like smoking at the bar. You know, I was like that smoker that like I'd go out and have a few drinks, and I was like, I think I'll bum a Marlboro Light. I'd be like, do you have a Marlboro Light? They'd be like, no, it's like a like menthol. I was like, ew, no.
I hate. Okay, anytime I've got so drunk,
cigarette bummer.
Anytime I've got so drunk that I need a cigarette, if somebody hands me a menthol, I'm always just like, fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
But I used to smoke Newports in high school because it was the cool gangster thing to do. I know. Shame me now.
Anything.
Okay.
Like, in high school, the cool thing to smoke was Parliaments, but that was also because they would hide their. Never mind.
That's a very Hollywood cigarette. Hide their what?
Because you know how there's like
There's a little bit in there.
a little
edge.
bit.
Yeah.
They would hide their Coke there.
Oh, wow.
In like the recessed
Yeah,
filter.
yeah. Because the filter's shorter than the paper in Parliaments. You would hide. They would hide a little bump. Guys, I didn't do Coke. I'm gonna come out and say it. But like, I went to. I mean, everybody had that in high school, right?
Parliament with the party cigarettes.
Parliament were the party cigarettes. That's what everybody smoked.
Newport would made you cough up blood.
Like emptying out partial of the cigarette and then filling it with weed and then putting more tobacco in the top.
See, I would
twisting
just buy the fucking cigarellos and empty that out and then just roll a really good blunt, like a great blunt.
Yeah.
I got mad one time when I was like, I remember going to a party and I brought a bunch of weed and this guy was like, yeah, I'm going to roll up some big one. I was like, cool. And he rolled up I was like, he's going to roll up a big blunt. So I gave him a bunch of weed and he decided to like mix half of it with tobacco, and I didn't even see it go down. And I was like, "What is this?
That's not
what
good.
did you do with like all of my weed?" Like he destroyed it all. That's insulting. That's a party foul.
That is a party foul.
Putting it in the cigarette was a way to like look like you're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
On school property, high school, but you're actually getting high.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Mr. G.
Now all you gotta do
exactly.
is just put some weed lube on your tampon, and your life is good.
Yeah, I know. I just heard about this tonight.
Yep, Bree has shared the weed lube. It's not for sex. It's for tampons.
It's for
cramps. Taking it to
I
the
get
next level.
cramps really, really bad, because my PCOS.
Okay.
I'm not against
it
putting
makes
some weed
sense.
lube on a tampon and making myself feel better. Not at work.
Not safe for work.
It's not safe for work.
Safe for work, guys.
Do it at home when you have like the heating pad, a little weed lube on your tampon, and some Netflix, and a whole sleeve of Thin Mints. This is my
Whole sleeve of Thin Mints.
that is my
Is that your
gift to all of you.
Oh God, I had the
Love it.
worst guilty pleasure this week. It's so embarrassing because I just got back from Cabo, and like before that, I was just like, just eating a lot of fresh
tell me your
food.
guilty pleasure. I'll tell
Well,
you
I was
mine.
just eating really good, and I don't think I even had carbs in a couple weeks. And just was like not interested because I'm like, I'm gonna look good, turning 40 in my bathing suit in Cabo, and my bikini and all of it.
Yeah.
And I fucking did. But when I got back, I was like, man, I'm chilling. So I was like eating some. Vivian picked out marshmallow fruity pebbles, and I took that down a couple nights in a row. I was so ashamed about it. I was like,
Don't feel shame.
Oh my God.
Because you know what? I've been eating a way fattier food than that. You've been eating the sugar. I bought jalapeno artichoke dip.
Oh.
It's fucking delicious, but it's the most
Sounds-
fattening food ever.
I respect
It's a
that
creamy
more
dip.
than
Yeah.
marshmallow
Yeah, that
fruity
sounds good.
pebbles.
It's supposed to be like spinach artichoke dip,
spinach
but
artichoke.
instead of the spinach, you put jalapeno in it.
Oh, yeah. That sounds yummy.
It's fucking delicious, and
But
I've been chowing on that with butter,
fattening
with
as hell.
chicken and a biscuit crackers.
Yeah.
Those are so high in
Those are
sodium,
so munchy crackers. Yeah,
Those are
so
so
high in
good.
sodium.
but they're so fucking good.
But that flavor, though.
Okay, I know. It's like, it's
How'd
just
they get all that chicken in that cracker?
get all that soup in there.
So I've been getting stoned and eating that, and that's been my life.
All right, Jane, bring it in. Okay, Jane is
Manager
like
Jane.
Jane is
She's
like,
I've been eating salad and kiwis.
she is like a fit Barbie ballerina. Every time I see her at the ballet class, no. Okay, bar at True Fusion, like the girls wear their yoga stuff, but Jane goes in a straight cat suit and like a sports bra, and it's fierce.
Do you
as
look Dirty
hell.
Dancing?
I mean, yeah.
Of course, fantastic. If you guys remember,
Like
the
full-on
episode,
leotard, pants leotard. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're the killer. I
I'm
love
killing it. Like,
if you guys
this is who you
remember the
came to,
episode
okay?
that MJ and I talk about going to the comedy show where the girl asks what our friend does for a living, And she's like, of course you're a bar instructor. That's our manager, Jay.
Yes, that's right. When they call it the cat beanie, she's like, she's in a cat beanie. She will fuck you up. That's
what she said. Yeah, it was at Don't Tell Comedy. She says that about MJ. She's like, my girl's in a fur coat and cat beanie. She's going to fuck you up.
That was your birthday.
That was her birthday. Yeah,
that's right. That was a good night.
It all comes full circle. We've talked about you before.
Yeah.
Nice to introduce. So spill. What
have you been eating that's bad?
Like,
Tell us.
No.
What was that emoji really saying?
She's like, this lemonade vodka you guys are making me drink right now.
I actually, so when I texted you that, I went downstairs and I got delicious almond milk.
Bree's scooting her chair away from her. What?
No, it's not done yet. But with like a full-on like fat pecan bar, like shortbread bottom, like
so like a pecan pie bar or something.
Yeah, like a pecan pie bar.
Okay.
And then that wasn't enough. So I went back downstairs after that, and I got my chocolate almond milk because I just don't like dairy. It doesn't smell well.
I'm not a big dairy person.
Yeah,
either.
so I go for the almond stuff. So I love chocolate milk. It's my favorite drink ever. And so I got that, and then I got a whole sleeve of Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, see, she was eating Thin Mints. That's why she was like,
"Oh
no, you were doing the do-si-dos." Okay,
yeah. So that was my. Those are good.
All cookies.
Also,
oatmeal cookies with peanut butter filling.
I love it. She just had all cookies and almond milk all night long.
That's fantastic.
All cookies all night.
Honestly,
almond milk all night long.
In my 5-day work week, there was one day out of the work week I did not go get boba tea. 4 out of 5 days I went and got boba tea this week because
you were ordering it twice when I was chatting with you. She's like, "Hold on, I'll have the boba tea with." Tell her what is it in it. It sounded really.
It is a black salted caramel tea with almond milk, iced with honey boba in it.
No, the bobas are those little
like tapioca.
Yeah, so I can't do it. Someone gave me that to just try a couple years ago.
You don't like the texture of it?
I almost puked. Yeah. I didn't
do
know.
you
what
not
was
like
in
mochi ice cream then?
No, I don't.
like,
I tried mochi ice cream too.
I fucking love mochi. I love
mochi.
I love boba.
I
like tapioca.
I
like that weird texture.
Yeah.
She's like,
so
"What is this trying to suck through my teeth? What is this?"
I didn't know it was in the drink, and I like took a big drink. She's like, "Here, try this," and I'm like,
"Why am I chewing things?"
Suck it up, and I'm like, "Oh."
See, I like it though. I like that little texture. It's just it's like a different
rubbery balls in my mouth.
I mean, we all know I like balls in my mouth. So
the rubbery ones? I mean,
as long as they taste good, like boba does.
I don't know if I've ever experienced a rubbery
flavor.
Rubbery ball.
I don't know if I've ever had rubbery balls. Except
Keepers, let us know if you've ever had a rubbery ball in your mouth.
I don't think rubbery balls exist except for in boba tea.
You know, what about those like little bouncy balls that you used to get in the quarter machine?
Yes.
Those are rubber balls.
Well,
Have you ever put one of those in your mouth?
Oh my God, that would straight up kill you. You would die like
They're
just
toxic.
choking it.
You know what's crazy?
It's a perfect choke you and die. That's how you want to die.
Seriously, right? At Don't Tell Comedy, one of the comedians get up and he put did he put a golf ball in his mouth? I think he put a golf ball in his mouth, and then he put another golf ball in his mouth. And I was just like, what is this joke?
Are you gonna smash a watermelon next? Like, what's going on here?
I remember watching it and just being like, I turned to Ashley and I was like, I guess he likes balls in his mouth. I don't know if this guy was gay or not, and I'm sorry, homeboy, but like, I was just like, what the fuck is this? Why are you putting balls in your mouth?
What did he follow up with that?
There
was a whole, I don't know, there was a whole joke with it, but
Did he talk while he had him in?
Yeah.
No.
But I was just like,
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't like him.
I'm sorry. He lost
He's definitely
me when
not selling out.
when he put a ball. He lost me when he put a ball in his mouth. I was just like, I can't follow this joke, and I like went to drinking my. What did I have? The Bud Light version of White Claw.
Oh, Bree came over and stocked up.
Oh God.
The mango ones are good in the Bud Light version of White Claw. I have decided with White Claws, ruby grapefruit or nothing, and I have not tried Truly yet, but I will. I will do this for all of you. I am sacrificing myself for you, Keeper.
I'm gonna try all of them. Speaking of all these weird juices, okay, this is a funny petty. Why did I dump him? It was a girlfriend of mine, and she would date the worst guys, like the worst.
Me?
And no.
I
no.
date really
Well,
current guy excluded. I've dated some really shitty guys.
well, she was hilarious because she was like very judgy and very bitchy, and that was just her personality, and that's just how everybody knew her.
Fantastic.
But this guy she was dating was disgusting, and he was weird, and he was quiet, and like we went to the bar with him a couple times. I was like, oh, did he have to come? And she would just kept like giving him a 20 and going ask him to get us drinks. Like, so that's the only time he would talk or move.
Oh, so she was giving him money though? He wasn't just buying you
He
drinks.
wouldn't buy a drink ever. And the thing that really pissed me off.
So he wasn't a sugar daddy. He was just a weird guy who would lurk in the corner and go buy you drinks?
He wasn't hot. And here's the thing. He was her personal trainer.
Wait, what? Wait?
He was an unhot
he was just
personal
like
trainer?
there.
He was an unhot personal trainer.
Just there.
Like his body. I couldn't even. I don't even remember his body.
Like, was he hanging out with you guys or just there?
He was dating her. Like,
he was dating her.
Keepers,
Like,
if you're going to date your trainer, make sure he's fucking hot.
make sure that he pays for a damn drink because you are paying him to, like, I can see, like, okay, I'll buy a drink. And I was watching, you know, I'm like, okay, she bought this first round, so let me see how this plays out. Of course, she bought the next 3 rounds. And then I went and bought me and her a drink and came and sat back down. And he looked at me like, I was like, no.
Okay, before we get into the story, I do want to say, like, this is just a quick thing. I remember reading a book about this girl who's like a really, really rich girl, lives in Hollywood. It's a true story. Her personal trainer in Hollywood, when you're like, he's doing yoga with you and you're training and whatever, he fucks you. So you like to distract you and give you this really crazy workout.
Boom. Encouragement.
What? And an orgasm.
That's like that reminds me of Sex in the City, the guy that was like doing all the massages and he was fucking them too.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Is this for real?
Yes. People consent to this though, and it's only to like really, really rich people. I don't really know.
But what is the training though? Like, is it yoga or is it like hot plot yoga?
Yes. It is all of the above.
boot
It's like
camp?
whatever.
It's a bar.
Like, I was reading
Kettle
this
booty
in a
sounds
book,
like.
and she was like, I was in Downward Dog, and then all of a sudden we were fucking, and I was like, is this a porn?
Is he just like a male escort and trying to get slide by that?
He was a yoga instructor and he's like, this ain't paying the bills.
They pay the bills.
I can fuck these girls. Okay, so this was my girlfriend. Okay, so the guy was not buying drinks, and I remember just like buying me and her a drink and coming back. I think I did shots just to make him feel left out. I was just so annoyed with him.
Good.
Anyways, like a week later, she's like, so I finally dumped this guy. She was Hungarian, and I loved her accent, so I'm going to do it in her accent. So she's like, I finally dumped this guy. Well, and my first thought was like, why? Because he wasn't going down on you? Because she asked me that. She was like, the first few times, she's like, how long does it take how many times before a guy should go down on you? And I'm thinking like, the first and every time.
Yeah.
But it was like a few.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I thought she dumped him. She goes, well, we get up in the morning and he asks me if I have anything to drink. And he goes into the kitchen and comes back and he goes, do you have any orange soda? Oh, I was disgusted. So disgusted.
So she broke up with him because he wanted orange soda?
She goes, this guy.
Orange soda first thing in the morning.
Yeah, she goes, this guy is a personal trainer and he wants to drink orange soda first thing in the morning. I said, get out. I'm like, that's what finally did it. She goes, and he was fucking lazy, didn't eat my pussy. But the fact that it was the orange soda that ended it all was like, okay. She was like,
Okay.
I mean, everyone has their own line.
She was disgusted with like the fact that you're a personal trainer and you cannot get your breakfast habits in order. Get out of here.
So we actually that's so funny. We put out like a call to action for everybody a while ago. Like, send us petty reasons why you've dumped him, and we got some.
Okay.
So one was he didn't take off his underwear during sex ever.
Ew. How?
How do
You
you
just pull it out of the like the pee part.
Gross.
Right. Oh no.
What was he hiding?
Isn't there something about skin on skin?
Yeah.
I mean,
You need to feel that vibe.
yeah.
Oh.
He said my bag
Like a weird-
instead of my bad.
Oh, stop trying to make my bag happen. Like, that's
Not going to happen.
That's
This one's from a dude. She would write, I have to go. HALF, like 1/2. Instead of I have to go, I have. These are so good.
I love people that like hate people for like spelling wrong because I would never make it with
This is
them.
my favorite, but you know
You
the
don't have
difference
time.
between have and have.
right. You
Well,
don't have
seriously,
time.
but also I don't have time to spell. You know me.
I know you don't have time to spell.
We've
one's
been
my
over this,
favorite,
too.
though.
I'm like,
He-
I'm just yelling.
He pronounced the L in salmon. Salmon.
Oh,
Can I have the salmon, please? I probably would not date a guy who
pronounce the
said
L in
salmon.
salmon. Like, trying to be extra with your pronunciation. Like, it's not. Come on now. Just calm
Okay,
down.
ladies. He said cream rinse instead of conditioner. Okay, if
He
a guy-
was
That
probably
sounds a
raised by
little
his
gay.
grandmother.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any cream rinse? Well,
I
No.
just thought of my permanent.
no.
Yeah.
Right?
Does he get perms?
She ate a chicken drumstick with a fork and a T-bone steak with her hand.
Wow.
Like, nothing in my entire universe, unless it is like a really tough steak and it's not cooked right, if like you overcook a steak, there is no reason for you to ever pick up a steak and put it in your hand.
No, what the hell's going on? But even with like sometimes with chicken wings, I have to like pull them apart.
Oh, I'm
not
that
gonna
with
use
chicken
a
wings
fork
too.
though. But Chris makes fun of me.
Wings, so.
You no, just no.
Okay,
that's my line.
She pronounced
That's all I have to say about it. Don't eat chicken wings.
cold slaw.
Chris used to make fun of me because I said, I said it wrong. Minced garlic, minced.
You would say like mint garlic?
I think I would say like
mint garlic.
It's minced garlic. I said it all wrong. He was just like, God, it's minced. I don't even know what it is now.
Minced.
We've been going back and forth with it for so long. I forget what it's.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? Like
She
you've been
said-
doing something so wrong for so long.
I pronounce celebrity names wrong all the time,
I
but
know,
I
I
don't
love
fucking
it.
care.
Coming
Winona.
from Canada, there's different words are pronounced differently. So I've always been like Versace.
She refused.
Classic
Versace, I love
showgirls movie.
Versace. She refused
Oh my God,
to
it's out
eat
of Versace.
anything
Yeah.
besides chicken nuggets and French fries.
Was she 4? That's your bad for dating teenagers.
Were you dating Vivian?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Every time he would get drunk, he would yell, "I'm Rick James, bitch."
Oh my God.
Awesome. Okay.
I remember a guy from the nightclub when I worked in the nightclub he would do that all the time.
Really? Is that a thing?
Did you send that in?
Well, no, I mean, but he would. Like all the time, he's in the club. He'd get like totally trashed and like, "I'm Rick James, bitch," and like it was his thing. And everyone's like, "Okay,
Dude, okay, I have to tell you my Rick James story then.
she has a Rick James.
Is it from a song though?
fucking
I always felt like
do.
it was like from a song.
Dave
or, like,
Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle made fun of him, but
Yeah.
the funny thing is, we met Rick James, and honestly, it was a couple weeks before he died.
Aw.
Okay, so I met him in a club in L.A. Jermaine Dupri was there that night. This is the
Of
era.
course, Jermaine Dupri was there.
Yeah, because we got kicked out of our booth because Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson were coming to sit down.
Was it when they were
I'm
dating?
name dropping like a motherfucker. It was just a night in L.A. I love
yeah,
L.A.
yeah.
Always celebrity sightings.
Yeah.
So we got moved to the next booth, and guess who was on the other side?
Rick
James.
And I remember like, oh shit, Rick James, you're the original Super Freak. What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I
I
was
love Rick
probably
James.
23 years old. Got his number. We're like, yeah, you come to Vegas, you call us, man. About a week later, me and my girlfriends we're in Hawaii. I got the greatest voicemail of my life. Yo, MJ, what's up? It's Rick. And I'm like, and he goes, Rick James, bitch, I'm coming to Vegas. And I was like, oh my God. And I had my girlfriend Monica with me too, and she was just like, was that Rick James? Because she was there when we met her.
Monica,
All my
who's up
girls.
in Seattle.
Yes, Monica.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
And you remember? Yeah. And we laughed so hard because we listened to it over and over. Because for him to just be like, "Hit Rick James,"
I would have
bitch,"
never
like,
wanted to
"Rick
get rid
James."
of that phone.
I
I would
love
have been like,
it.
I'm keeping
Oh my God, I
this
would've
phone
kept
for
that.
that voicemail
Yeah,
for the rest of
forever.
the
automatically deleted. You know, I think your voicemails like
Aw.
automatically deleted in like 30 days or something. I don't know. It was sad. I kept like renewing and refreshing it because
Yeah.
I played it for everybody because it was the
Damn.
greatest thing ever.
That's awesome.
Vegas girls, like, what's up?
It's Rick James, bitch.
It's Rick James, bitch.
And you knew a guy who got drunk and would
Yeah, he would always yell that out. "I'm Rick James, bitch."
What the is that at the club?
I think we need to. I mean,
We're all
I
like,
want
yeah,
to
buy another round, dude.
I want to end on Rick
You're
James,
Rick
but I
James.
also want to ask: does anybody have any petty reasons they've dumped somebody?
Chris threw one at us before we.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he goes, "Oh yeah, I got one for you." He said, "Chewed with her mouth open," and I was like,
He was ready for it. He was like, I got a petty reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
I
like
think
that.
man thong was probably pretty petty the way because that like
Yeah, I dumped a guy because his car like smelled. I remember getting in this car. It was in high school, and he took me to see the dumbest movie of all time. I kept sneaking out to smoke cigarettes. I was so
What movie did
bored.
he take you to see?
Powder.
Oh, movie.
It was the worst movie. And his car smelled like cough syrup. I may have even randomly mentioned this on the podcast before. I don't remember.
I've never heard of cough syrup car.
His car smelled like cough
guy.
syrup, like strong cough syrup. I was turned off by that. I was like, "Can I smoke a cigarette in here?"
You're like, the nicotine will smell better than this.
But I remember after the movie, I was like, "Can you take me to my friend's house? Like, I need to go hang out with somebody. I need to like have fun. This night sucked. Like, your car stunk. I just had to kept
Horrible
sneaking.
movie.
I just kept sneaking out. I think I was calling my friend. I was like, "Okay, well, the movie's almost over, so I'm coming over afterwards." And it, like just smoking cigarettes to the home. I was such a dick to him. I was just like, "Bye, dude. Boy, bye."
I don't know what
Not
made me think
happening.
of this, but I have a recovered memory. I once ghosted a guy. Oh God, I'm such an asshole. Because we were kissing and he was like, "You're such a naughty girl," but he said it in the most like Mr. Magoo kind of way.
Oh, just no. Oh.
Just so like
no
corny,
swag.
no swag, just
No
like
swag.
so corny. He was like, "You're a naughty
You're
girl."
so
I was like,
naughty.
Dirty talk gone wrong. Just like,
and I just
Nice.
like, and
Like
it
creeping you
wasn't
out.
even like a hot kiss. We just kind of like kissed a little bit. It was like the first kiss.
Like he was waiting to say that.
yeah, like it wasn't even like it was out of place too.
Yeah, I was just like, oh. I just remember. And
All of our faces are like, ew. Guys,
his
don't be
house-
dipping. Don't be doing any of these
And
things.
okay, this is even weirder. His house smelled like dogs, but I didn't see any dogs.
The smells, like some guys, like the
Yeah, the
smells.
smell can be like a well, not necessarily petty breakup, but
It'll turn you off. Have you ever
Turns you off.
dated a guy that wore perfume or wore
No.
cologne that
Cologne,
reminded
yes.
you of somebody from high school? I was
No.
like, are you wearing
Oh.
jupe?
Luckily,
no,
like I was
Sorry,
in,
we can't do this.
I'm
Drakkar. Ooh, that was the good shit.
Bleh.
Drakkar was the hottest
That was the
middle
hottest-
school cologne of all
hottest-
time.
See, okay,
Drug mart
my era
cologne you could
of
buy.
cologne with guys was Axe. So if I smell a guy my age wearing Axe, my age or older wearing Axe, I'm like, y'all, you fucking, I hate you.
I feel like if somebody wore some Drakkar,
Or
I might be like,
Abercrombie. Abercrombie by Abercrombie and Fitch. Every douchebag in high school.
yeah,
wore that.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah. That-
there's another one. Oh, Aqua de Jo.
Oh, see, I like
that's
that
the new
one.
20. That was like coming into the
Yeah.
20s. A lot of guys were wearing the Aqua de Jo.
A lot
Do you know
of
that
guys.
one?
Yeah, no,
I know
Aqua
that
di Gio
one.
doesn't
I
smell
actually
that
like
bad
that
to
one.
me.
Yeah,
Actually, well,
but it
that's why
did
I was
become
kinda
like
eh.
popular.
Yeah.
It be-
Guy, men, let your ladies buy cologne for you.
yeah, let them pick it out. You could be wearing her ex-boyfriend's scent, and she's like, ugh, I'm going to hide this jupe.
Ugh.
Terrible.
You know what? You
That
know what's
happened.
sad
True
is
story.
like my ex. I bought him his first bottle of cologne. He's 35 years old, and I bought him his first bottle of cologne.
He smells.
36.
He's been smelling.
You're like,
for a
it's
long
time to get off the Axe spray.
He didn't even know. He
Or
just didn't. He just
didn't wear anything.
soap.
It's like wet dog and zest in his
Like
house with
bar
no
soap, that was
dogs.
it.
Just soap. He just smelled like
Dude,
soap.
oh, and don't
Irish Spring.
don't smell like super squeaky clean soap either. Ew.
Oh, see, that doesn't bother me.
I don't- when
Zesty.
it's like too.
Dick's all
I don't
squeaky.
know.
You're all
Oh, see,
squeaky.
I'm
Don't
one
be
for
squeaky,
smells.
okay?
I like guys to smell super squeaky clean.
But like he's just super zesty. It's like, like
I don't know. I want a guy to smell like he just got out of the
Guys,
shower.
don't dip and don't be squeaky. Okay, or zesty.
this is like us
You can be
last week.
zesty clean for me.
We're so like don't have a ridiculous wedding, but do have open bar. Don't smell like shit, but don't be zestfully clean, but
Except for Bree. Bree's zestfully clean for Bree.
Except for Bree. Yeah. She
I
likes the
want you to
zest.
smell zestfully.
She embraces. Her
I
zest.
embrace this. Yeah, but you know what, guys?
we got to get.
We gotta go.
We're just hanging out. We're having a fun night. Thank you for joining us, Jayne. You're a bad bitch.
Yes.
We've been wanting to like roll out the red carpet. We're like, just pop on with us and shoot the shit. Let's do this.
There's my red carpet.
There it is.
I'll take it.
This
I
is
like
how
to
we're
keep it
introducing
casual,
our
ladies.
manager, guys.
She's the bad babe. But
You'll
behind
see
the
her.
scenes.
You'll see her at the next live show, which
Yeah.
we're going to be announcing. Not yet.
Yeah, very soon though.
Very soon.
Yeah, for
She'll
sure.
be there,
For
and
sure.
she'll be bossing everybody around.
That's right, and it's going to be sold out. You know how we do.
Already
We'll
sold out.
It's already sold
We have
out.
a new location, possible residency starting up. Can't
Yeah.
really talk much about it yet.
I love the
Stay
location
tuned.
though.
Yeah.
I love the location
Yeah.
too.
It's a hot spot.
All of it. The management is supportive. Like they're on board. They believe in keeping it casual.
They do.
I love it. So you guys, Jayne is not just a bad bitch, but she teaches bar in Las Vegas. She's a badass bar instructor,
And she dresses like Dirty Dancing.
She
We already
has-
just
she has the hottest outfits. Like you want to go. She's like the Pinterest bar teacher. Like every week she's got new fly outfits.
and you're like hungry eyes.
you're just like, I am getting my workout on, and I'm like, I feel like I look like Jayne right now.
I'm on point.
yeah, she is literally.
the true KIC manager, she is wearing her Keeping It Casual beanie in her little display picture.
Of course. She knows how to rep her brand.
Yes,
Absolutely.
she does.
Okay, Jayne, so yeah, drop the Instagram for everybody so they know where to find you and they can stalk your sexy pictures.
Okay, yeah. For sure. At Jayne Melody, JayneMelody.
All right, keepers, merch store's still open. Buy
Absolutely.
some merch.
Rate and review.
Rate and review us on iTunes, and we will see you next week. Until next time, bye.
Oh, good times. We hope you related.
If so, let us feature you. Email us at feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com. Or show you're a keeper on Facebook. Like the Keeping It Casual page and join the group.
Yes, bonus. If you rate and review on Apple Podcasts, you get into our monthly Keeping It Casual swag giveaway. It's the last Wednesday of every month.
More hookups when you share us on your Instagram stories at Keeping It Casual Podcast.
That's right. Find me anywhere socially at MJ Radio Diva.
And I'm everywhere at Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
Keep it casual.
Bye.
Bye.